Hello guys, Weatherall here, and today we're going to be playing Mountain Blade Warband. Now, this is one of my favorite games. It's one of my most played games on Steam. Next to Skyrim, I believe at like 500 hours. No, 678 hours actually, according to Steam. Holy crap. And it might sound like this is kind of like monotone because I just tried this intro once already, and I was interrupted on Skype by my friend and had to stop recording. Well, actually, I tabbed out of the game and my recording crashed, so I needed to redo this intro. Although I hadn't actually started the game yet, so let's do this, creating the character. Welcome, adventurer, to Mountain Blade Warband. Remember's right there. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Remember that in traditional medieval society depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by male members of the nobility. That does not, however, mean that you should not choose to play a female character, or one who is not of noble birth. Male nobles may have a somewhat easier start, but women and commoners can attain all the same goals, and in fact, they have a much more interesting, if more challenging, early game. Set your character's gender. We're going to be male. We were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was an impoverished noble, because I'm going to go to noble route, so it makes the game a little bit easier, and also it's just I like the thought being a noble. He came into a world a son of declining nobility, owning only the house in which he lived. However, despite your family's hardships, they afforded you a good education and trained you from childhood for the rigors of aristocracy and life at court. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as a page at nobleman's court. We're going to go with that. I do all kinds of different characters, but for this we're going for the noble route. As a boy growing out of childhood, you were sent to live in the court of one of the nobles of the land. There, your first lessons were in humility, as you waited upon the lords and ladies of the household. But from their chess games, their gossip, even the poetry of great deeds and courtly love, you quickly began to learn about the adult world of conflict and competition. You also learned from the rough games of the other children, who battered at each other with sticks in imitation of their elders' swords. Then as a young adult, life changed as it always does. You became a squire. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you had become a man. The whole world seemed to change around you. When you were named squire to a noble at court, you practiced long hours with weapons, learning how to deal out hard knocks and how to take them too. You were instructed in your obligations to your lord, and of your duties to those who might one day be your vassals. But in addition to learning the chivalric ideal, you also learned about the less uplifting side. Old warrior stories of ruthless power politics, of betrayals and usurpations. Goddamn. Of men who use guile as well as valor to achieve their aims. But soon everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision was lust for money and power. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. To everyone else, it's clear that you're now motivated solely by personal gain. You want to be rich, powerful, respected, and feared. You want to be the one whom others hurry to obey. You want people to know your name and tremble whenever it is spoken. You want everything, and you won't let anyone stop you from having it. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. Fuck yeah. Alright. Sorry if I read a little fast. I get a little excited, apparently. This is epic. Not really, but anyway. I like this banner, crossing swords. I'm not gonna do sir. I'm just gonna do either L, because that's what you guys know me by. Alright. We're gonna go for strength and intelligence, and eventually agility as well. Very valuable things in this game. Athletics is especially valuable skill. Trainer, especially valuable as well. Prisoner management can be important. Now basically, why I increased Power Strike gives you more damage. Iron Flesh gives you more damage resistance. Athletics makes you faster. Trainer, your troops automatically gain more XP. As you move around, you don't have to train them as often. And then Prisoner Management allows you to carry prisoners that you knocked out on the battlefield. Now, although I'm mostly going to be killing people, because I prefer to use swords as opposed to blunt weapons, I might carry around a club or something in case I feel like knocking anyone out. You know, club a motherfucker. Or two. Or three. Anyway, we're going to go for a long hairstyle, because why not? Let's see, what do I like here? I like that. Darkest as can be. Blue eyes, bluish green, I can't really tell. Looks about right. I think this is a good start for the character. Crossbow and a sword. And the shield. Shield has the emblem on it, that's cool. Let's do this. We're gonna start in the Kingdom of the Nords. And I forgot to read that. Shit. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's basically saying you traveled on like a caravan or a ship to the Kingdom of the Nords, and now you've been attacked by a bandit. After waking up at an inn, you've been attacked by a bandit. God damn it, I missed. Motherfucker. Come on, motherfucker. Come at me. Dead. He fell quickly. Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. I'm not sure that we can say the same for the other fellow. It's one less thief to trouble our streets at night, although heaven knows he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening. The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while checking the street, and then finally, convinced you have not been followed, comes near you to speak. Okay. Now, let me explain my proposition. God damn. We've always had brigands in the hills, driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town, looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us it's because of the fighting on the frontiers. Fewer men to keep an eye on the streets, but I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls, who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking, a lad from a prominent house, out alone after dark in times like these. Well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here. You didn't know how bad things have become. He had no such excuse, but he's family, so what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either. And I can't have that. No doubt the gang will soon send word about a ransom, but I don't care to pay it. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with a blade, and more importantly, you must have a bit of fire in your belly, or you wouldn't be coming to Calradia to seek your fortune. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party. Track down these bandits at their lair, teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? I am interested. You won't be able to do this by yourself, though. If you try and take on the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become the hunted. I'll warrant. You'll first want to round up a group of volunteers. There's always a few lads in the villages around here looking for a bit of work that's more interesting than tilling the soil or hauling water. They'll follow you if you pay, so take this purse of 100 dinars. Consider it in advance on your reward. Go around to the villages and use the money to hire some help. I'll reckon that you need at least 5 men to take on these bandits. I probably could kill them all by myself, but very good, sir. I'll collect some men from around the villages. Good. You can find me in the tavern here in Sargoth. After you've got your group together, then we'll speak about what to do next. I think that's what that said. I stopped reading for a moment. And we're just gonna go in with a sword, because why not? Who needs a shield? We're a gentleman here. Watch, I'm gonna go into the battlefield and I'm gonna get owned. Alright. I don't like horses all that much either. You know, I'm gonna sell my horse because I would rather travel on foot for now. Maybe later when we have a lot of money we can buy a really good horse. But for now, I'd rather just travel on foot. We're gonna get jumped by looters, aren't we? No. No looters yet. There's usually like a camp of looters just like camping next to Fanata, just like, oh hey, we're looters and we're gonna kick your ass now. Oh, you wanted to recruit soldiers? Nope, not today. Although looters are not necessarily threatening to me. I've gotten way too good at this game. Like, unless they have ridiculously good armor and a ridiculously good weapon, they're pretty much no threat. Ooh, looters! 8 looters!
What's this then, eh?
I'll kill you all. You. Sit there. Oh, shit. I'm forgetting my command controls, apparently. Come at me, looters. I'll kill them all by myself, because why not? Alright. Oh, wait. There you are. Looters. Looter scum. They're basically like the easiest bandit unit to fight in the entire game. It's their numbers that is threatening mostly, but they appear to be attacking in pairs, which is weird. Hey, we're extremely weak warrior units, so why don't we attack in pairs of 2? Apparently they fight in the buddy system. Hey, you come back here. I didn't say you were allowed to run. Fuck it, I'll catch him eventually. Yeah, you better run. They didn't even touch me. I'm covered in their blood. That's pleasant. Yeah, stab with celebration. Air stab. Okay. Wait for him to leave so that we can leave the battle. Lead away from his retreat. So yeah, 8 looters, 7 killed, 1 rooted. Damn looter. I like this better, but we're gonna sell these. They're not worth much, but you know, every coin counts. Why not? We have the inventory space to do so, so we might as well sell them. And we got like 100 coin from, actually probably less than that, probably around 50 from just killing those bandits. And I forgot to chase down the rooted enemy, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. No, I'm not going to take a hostile action against the Kingdom of the Nords. It's a very stupid idea. The entirety of the Kingdom of the Nords versus me and my 3 levy soldiers. Yeah, okay. This sounds like a good battle. I'm sure. My chances are the odds are definitely in my favor there. I mean, like, against, like, your average Nord soldier, maybe, like, an army of, like, 30, I probably could take on by myself if I had good armor and a good weapon. But at this state, with like the armies of like 100 between like 100 and 300 that the Nords have. No. So after we get a pretty decent assembly of soldiers set up and we have like at least 15 somewhat upgraded troops, I think going and raiding an enemy village would be in our would be favorable of an action. Go and raid a Vager village. Vager. I don't know how to pronounce that. I've been told it's Vager, but I don't care. Wandering Bard? What is it you do? To me about marriage and love among nobility of Calradia? Yeah. If you really want to read all that, you can pause it. I don't really care about this. Teach me any poems? Yeah, okay, teach me that one. This is useful because it helps in courting. If you already know poems, it's very, very helpful. Is King Ragnar in here? No, he is not. I don't think I have enough coin to get taught another poem. Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have enough money for that. Rushing to Sargoth. Splendid work. You have hired enough men to take on the bandits. Now, travelers entering Sargoth have told us that there is a small group of robbers lurking on the outside of town. I suspect that they are all from the same band. The one that took my brother. Hunt them down and defeat them, and take them and make them disclose the location of their lair. Very well, I shall hunt for bandits. Bandits! Bandits! Anyway, let's see if there's anyone upstairs. Ooh, followers. I can't remember if you need to pay this guy. No, you can't afford him. I know you need to pay her. So we cannot have any followers currently. We do not. We're too poor for that, apparently. Alright. Let's kill some bandits! 4? I needed 5 soldiers to fight 4 bandits, apparently. Stay. I'll do this myself. Sword in hand, I prepare to charge the enemy. Why do I go out and face them all by myself? Because I can. I may sound cocky, but well, I haven't been hit yet, so I think my skills are quite adequate to fight a couple bandits. As we start fighting enemies with bigger sets of armor and stuff, though, I won't be quite as confident. But against these simple bandits, I'll fight them myself because I can. They have the uphill advantage. So I have the advantage of them. They proceed down this hill in a straight line, so I can pretty much just line up and attack that. See what I mean? They basically just line up to get into a line of murder. So they're pretty easy to take down. Yay! I took a couple hits there, but it's mostly because I was paying more attention on talking than I was. So, yeah, we captured him. I keep forgetting to read these things. So I'm used to already knowing what they say. I'm not used to having to read them, so sorry if I do that. It's just kind of reflex. I've learned. Like, I've already read them a lot of times because I've played this game a shit ton, so it's going to happen. But I might skip them sometimes because I forgot that I'm recording. Let's see. Kidnapper's hideout right here by Furiken. Furiken? I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a weird Nord word. Swedish, yeah. I guess it's not necessarily Swedish. It could be Icelandish. Germanic, possibly. Probably not Germanic, though, but it could be. You never know. The Vagars are supposed to represent Russia. For their boyars. And I don't know, I can't remember what their king is called. I know it's not Tsar. But something like that. I think it might just be king. I think all the kings are just named king in this. Maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't normally play the vanilla game. I normally play modded versions of it. Send my soldiers out there. I'm gonna proceed in the direction I'm gonna fight by myself. I'm gonna leave my soldiers in the middle to attract whatever enemies they can. Far out over there, because why not? Go soldiers! No, I'll just kill anyone that's over here. Never mind, why don't we switch sides, because there's way more dudes over there. People should spawn over there, but for right this second, all the enemies appear to be over here. In belligerents. Or, like, belligerents. Probably not. You're actually kind of like the opposite. I don't know if those words have any relation with each other, but they're pretty much opposites. Kinda. Alright, let's turn up persuasion up. I know our throwing skill is not necessarily something to be revered, but we can still use throwing these rocks to our advantage. We can knock people out with them, so. We can take prisoners and sell them. And yes, you can sell prisoners. Come at me. Oh, we won, apparently. Where's the dude? Oh, hi there. Just throw a rock at him. Oh, I'm the merchant's brother, you dick. Oh. Okay. Nothing particularly useful there. So let's see. Let's see. Let's make the Sargoth. See if we can recruit. Yeah. Das gut. Alright. Alright. I'm going to attack a Vager thing. If I see some Vagers. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I think it is Vagers, but I apparently can't remember to pronounce it Vagers, so. Come at me, looters. These are looters, right? Yeah. I wasn't really paying attention to what I was fighting. I was just fighting them. Oh, good job with those epic rocks throwing skills, bro. I'm proud. Come on. I know I can do it. Ugh. God damn it. God damn it, soldiers. Why'd you lose him? I don't feel like blaming myself, so I'm gonna punish this random soldier. I'm gonna throw rocks at him until he falls unconscious. Because I'm a nice guy. Alright. You did good, everyone. Except for that guy. That guy sucked. That's why I stoned him into unconsciousness. Alright. Hey, no. No, you cannot run. Hey, you surrender! Thanks, man. We need some prisoners. You know, the man who would rather be a prisoner and get sold as a slave rather than die. Well, actually, I think being endorsed into slavery is really worse than death. I guess it's really a matter of personal opinion, though. Nice. Damn it. We'll get money for this, so. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna read all of this anymore. Yeah, leave the tavern, whatever. So basically, he wants us to kill some dudes. Some bandit dudes that are in the town for him. Time's up, lads. Up and at him. Awesome. Yeah, Green Raining Bandits scatter. Ha! Well done. I saw at least 3 of the enemy go down before you. Keep fighting like that and you'll make quite a name for yourself in this land. Unfortunately, about 11 of my lads got themselves wounded. I should go look up on them. I should go look on them. Apparently, look on them. Let every villain learn the fear to name Wyler. Yes. Now, a couple of my boys had the watch captain pinned down in the back room with a knife at his throat. I'll need to go drag him before King Ragnar and explain what this breach of peace is all about. You don't need to be part of that, though. I'll tell you what, if all goes well, I'll meet you in the tavern again shortly and let you know how it all came out. If you don't see me in the tavern, but instead see my head on a spike over the city gates, I'll assume you know enough to stay out of the town for a while and forget this whole episode ever happened. So, hopefully we'll meet again. So let's see if I can find them in here. Ooh. There you go. Have my looter. A single looter. Alright, yeah, okay. Basically, like, King Ragnar disputed it. He didn't like what was going on. Arsmenor and Cleffy. Not necessarily valuable followers. I'd rather learn another poem, honestly, rather than take a follower. Alright, I think that's enough for this video, guys. Leave a like if you enjoy. Well, actually, I should say, if you want to see me play more Mountain Blade, or if you have a mod in mind that you would like me to see, please leave it below in the comments. Or if you want me to play a Mountain Blade mod, just tell me that you want me to play a mod. Or if you play the game and you have a mod in mind, please recommend it to me. Also, I might be doing multiplayer at some point, although I don't really have anyone to play with right this second. I'm thinking about buying the game for some friends, though, so... let's do this one fight. But yeah, leave a like in the comments below. Leave a comment below and or a like if you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed the commentary, then please be sure to subscribe. After we murdered the last of these bandits, and we did a battle 1 thing, 6 killed. We lost 1 recruit, but it's fine, just thinning out the herd, making room for the strong ones. It's a rather bold way to look at it. It's really true, though. Alright. So, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please leave a like or a comment down below. And if you enjoyed the commentary, then please be sure to subscribe. This has been WilerL playing Mountain Blade Warband, the native game. No mods. As of yet. I have a ton of mods that I play, but you guys need to recommend a modded series, because I have never done this game on my channel before, and I want to know what you guys think. And if you if you guys would like to see more. It's been WilerL playing Mountain Blade Warband. Goodbye and good night.